Damon Matson is in for Chief Meteorologist Jackie Lair. Damon, it was stormy, it was hot, it was stifling the last week. Please give us some relief that we can look forward to.
I know. I mean, we kicked out the worst of the heat, but we'd like to see this mugginess give us a break, if at all possible. But from the jump here today, it has felt like and looked like it wants to rain most of the day. We still have those gray skies over the district at this hour. Some sunshine was breaking out a bit earlier this afternoon, but that quickly got filled in by the cloud cover as more rain and storms bubbled up. Now, again, we're only seeing a few pockets of that heavier rain as we speak, but still the chance remains in place as long as we keep this frontal boundary overhead. It's basically stalled out. It's not really moving all that much, and it's the focus for all of this additional rain and storm activity, especially with how much moisture remains in the air. So again, right around the district, we did have one thunderstorm that was drifting north out of southern Maryland, but that has fizzled out, and the heart of the DMV is not really seeing much activity. At this point, we only have a couple of thunderstorms back toward the Allegheny front. One of those was severe warned here in northern Garrett County, just north of Deep Creek Lake, but it's now been allowed to expire, or at least that was dropped, I should say, that warning there. Just some heavy rainfall, though, continuing right near Bittinger and back toward the Route 219 corridor, so keep an eye out there in the mountains of western Maryland. But outside of that, we will continue to have the chance for more pockets of heavy rain that could potentially lead to some isolated flooding, because look at this, folks. Those dew point numbers are the only thing that have not dropped here on this Monday. They remain extremely high. It's a tropical air mass overhead, and as long as that sticks around, as well as that front out there, will keep the chance for flooding in play. The excessive rainfall outlook for tomorrow favors our mountain counties here to likely see additional rounds of heavy rain. Meanwhile, back to the east, we're not totally out of the woods, still under a level 1 risk of that excessive rainfall tomorrow, closer to DC. And yeah, we are expecting more activity here. So as we move forward into the later evening hours, notice how on Futurecast it continues to show that sporadic heavy rain just bubbling up here and there as we move past the 7, 8 o'clock hour. Everybody remains fair game, though Futurecast is honing in on mostly Maryland and DC here through about 9, 10 o'clock, where some of that additional heavy rain could be. Now, once we head toward the middle of the night, that's when that flood watch is set to expire at midnight. There's likely to be a little bit of a lull, still very cloudy and damp, muggy even out there as we start our Tuesday morning, and it's going to literally be a rinse and repeat scenario heading into the day on Tuesday. We'll be quiet up through the lunch hour, but then as we get into the afternoon, additional rounds of scattered rain storms are likely to develop. The severe threat tomorrow is even lower than today, but like I just mentioned, that threat of additional heavy rainfall is certainly there as we move through your Tuesday afternoon and early evening time. And again, just like we had over the weekend and like we're seeing out there today, that heaviest rainfall will continue to be hit or miss, but those that do see it could pick up an additional 1 to even 3 inches in some very localized areas. And if that all comes down at a rapid pace, that's where we could end up dealing with some of that isolated flooding. So we'll keep an eye out for that. The bright side to all of this, though, it continues to cool off. We'll only be in the low to mid 80s by Wednesday, but each and every day we do have the chance for some showers and thunderstorms all the way through Saturday.
All right, Damon, thank you for that update.